Mama, when was the last time you were truly still, not scrolling, not planning, not fixing everyone else's problems? Yesterday I took a walk by the creek. The water was rushing, but there was one quiet pool where everything slowed. And on a branch stretched across that pool sat an immature Cooper's hawk watching me. Still, and in that stillness, I sensed God whispering, "This is what I want for you, stillness in the middle of chaos." I'm Debbie Page. After 71 years of life and raising children and now grandchildren, I've learned this. Our strength as mothers doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being still enough to remember who God is. George MacDonald once wrote that when we are still, the divine speaks, and that's what today is all about. Because the biggest mistake overwhelmed moms make is this: we think we have to earn God's peace by doing everything perfectly. We organize harder, we plan better, we love more fiercely, and yet the peace never comes. But God's invitation is the opposite. He calls us to be still first, to know Him second, and then His peace follows. So let me share 3 practical ways to practice stillness right in the middle of motherhood. First, embrace the holy pause in ordinary moments. You don't need a perfect quiet time to meet with God. When you're nursing your baby, instead of scrolling, whisper a prayer. Talk to God. When you're cooking dinner, let those minutes turn into worship. When you're folding laundry, let the rhythm remind you of His faithfulness. These interruptions, they aren't interrupting your spiritual life. They are your spiritual life. And God meets you in the ordinary when you invite Him in. Second, stop before you respond. When chaos erupts and little voices are all shouting, "Mom, Mom, Mom," pause and take 3 seconds. Breathe. Remind yourself God is still here, even here. This isn't about being the perfect mom who never gets flustered. It's about remembering, right in the overwhelm, that you serve a God who is never overwhelmed. Third, create intentional stillness. A doctor I know encourages patients to sit in quiet twice a day for 15 minutes. Now, I know that feels impossible when you have littles tugging at your legs, but start small. If you can't do 15 minutes, do 2 or even 30 seconds of stillness while your coffee brews can restore your soul. Sit in your car before going into the grocery store. Whisper, "Be still and know that I am God." Let those words sink deeper than the worries about budgets or tantrums. Here's the shift that happens when you practice stillness. You begin to operate from peace instead of striving. Your children will notice a difference. Your husband will notice a difference. A frantic mom trying to hold it all together feels one way, but a mom who rests in God's sovereignty feels completely different. The chaos doesn't vanish, but your relationship to it changes. You stop carrying it all on your shoulders, and you start trusting the one who carries you. So here's how you can start today. When you wake up, before you reach for your phone, whisper, "God is already awake, and He's got this." During tough moments with your kids, silently pray or say it out loud. Be still and know that He is God. And before bed, name one way you saw His faithfulness in your day. And here's the truth, Mama. God doesn't need a spotless house or perfectly behaved children to meet with you. He invites you into His peace right in the mess. Your stillness isn't laziness, it's trust. It's modeling for your children what it looks like to depend on God, not on yourself. Start small, choose one ordinary moment today and invite Him in. Watch how those small pauses prepare you for peace in overwhelming moments. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and share one way you're planning to practice stillness this week. And if this encouraged you, and I hope it did, subscribe for more encouragement in finding God's peace in the chaos of motherhood. Remember, Mama, in your stillness, you discover His strength. Be still and know He is God over every detail of your motherhood journey. And as always, do know that I love you and I want you to have a blessed day.